Let's make cassava leaves pondu sambe, whatever you call it in your language, from scratch. Hello guys! I start off by going into my mother's backyard garden to harvest some cassava leaves, the ones that are already ready to be eaten. And then I take those into the house. I separate them, taking off the leaves from the branches and taking the small leaves off. And then the next step, I go ahead and try. This is called to fry them, but you don't put any water or any oil or anything. You just put the cassava in there and then you brown them until they soften. And I like to do this first, then wash them later so that they don't become hard when I cook them. And I wash them into hot water. I cut them in small pieces for easy way for me to be able to blend them easily. While I'm in the process of blending my cassava leaves, I'm also boiling water that I'm going to cook this in, so the water can be ready by the time I finish to blend it. I go ahead and pour my cassava leaves into hot boiling water on the stove, and I don't cover the pot and let that cook for about 2 hours. While that is cooking, I go ahead and start prepping for my cassava leaves green seasoning. And this seasoning consists of green pepper, green onion, celery, cilantro, parsley, and garlic. I have all that blended together. I also peel my eggplant and cut it into small pieces. For the purpose of this recipe, I'm using confit as protein for my cassava leaves. I go ahead and put a little bit of salt and put those into oven just to brown them. And I go ahead and add the eggplant and add the confit into my cassava leaves. And I cover that to boil for about 2 to 3 hours and make sure the meat is all cooked. Once it's all cooked, I add Magic Cube, Vegeta, bay leaf, salt, palm oil, peanut butter, as well as grounded peanuts. And I let that cook for about 30 to 45 minutes. And then I mix it all together. After approximately 10 hours of labor, my cassava leaves pondu sambe, whatever you call it in your language, is ready. And you can eat this with fufu or rice, whatever you like. Bye!